Grenada, our beautiful pure island, is turning 50. And what better way to celebrate than with an evening that captures our heart, our spirit, our journey. Welcome to Up From Here, an experience of our past, present, and future. Join us at the National Cricket Stadium on Friday, February 2nd, as we revel in a spectacular showcase of Grenadian talent from our very own shores and from across the seas. Our artists are coming home to celebrate with us. Experience the rhythms that rocked our past and melodies that map our future. Live bands, sensational artists, dynamic dancers, all on one stage. And the best part, it's absolutely free. Gates open at 7 p.m. Showtime 8 p.m. Come early. Bring your family. Bring your friends. Let's fill the stadium with our pride, our joy, our unity. 50 years of music, talent, and creativity. This is our moment, Grenada. Let's celebrate. It's only Up From Here together. Stay connected to our social media pages for updates at Grenada Turns 50.
The Planning and Development Authority of Grenada, PDA, is enforcing regulations to curb illegal, disorderly, and unauthorized development in several locations throughout the state of Grenada. The authority is concerned that structures mainly associated with vending are negatively impacting the environment, has undesirable public health and sanitation consequences, present obstructions to vehicle and pedestrian traffic, can become projectiles during adverse weather conditions, and generally affect the aesthetics of the nation. The PDA will work along with stakeholder ministries and institutions to effect the demolition, removal, and disposal of structures which fall in the category of illegal and disorderly development, commencing January 2024. In this regard, persons who vend in or occupy such illegal structures are advised to secure their personal belongings and have the structures removed ahead of the planned PDA demolition operations. These actions of the PDA have become necessary to safeguard and protect public health and the environment, ensure the safety and well-being of all citizens and visitors, discourage any future disorderly construction, and encourage compliance to regulations pertaining to physical development in the state of Grenada. This is a message from the Planning and Development Authority of Grenada.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegro pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
All right, Grenada Carrier, competing Monica and the world. We are again happy to be back with you for another day. Independence is getting closer and closer and closer, and people are talking about it. There's so much vibe in the air right now as we celebrate 50 years, and we all going up, going up, going up, 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 up. We're going higher. Yeah, man. So, folks, this is it, man. This is it. Happy Independence. I mean, well, we're getting there. You know what I mean? Concert tomorrow. Things are happening here. Things are happening there. Beautification of the communities. Groups like community groups and stuff. They're doing little cleanups and they cut last in the side of the road and things like that. So yeah. And this is how it used to be. This is how it used to be. This is what we missed. They killed the thing a couple of years ago. And I'm happy to see that, the 50th Independence celebration is really like reviving what this entire independence vibe used to be all about. So that's a whole good thing, things to look forward to, other than Carnival, or independence. That was a huge thing. So I'm happy to see that we are getting back there. So again, welcome to everyone currently tuned in on the program. Those of you who are here for the first time, and those of you who are always here. All right, we're going to talk when we come back. Formula One star, Grenadian Lewis Hamilton, to leave Mercedes and join Ferrari. That's right. Also, youngest Grenadian to receive commemorative pin for the 50th independence anniversary. And oh gosh, I love it. All right. Now, WASA puts its money behind the St. Andrews Anglican Secondary School for Intercall 2024. I ain't hearing much about Intercall, but that's all right. And we've got to tell you more about agriculture. As we told you, for 2024, our focus, agriculture. KM2 Solutions, or KM Squared Solutions, is now 50% full. We're talking about its brand new location, what used to be the Spice Basket. We'll talk to you more about that as well. And there's some information from the police relating to the traffic arrangements for tomorrow. Folks, we got to let you know the headlines was brought to you through kind compliments of Quartz Grenada Limited. Digicel Nawasa, Real Value IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, Infinite Contractors. Of course, we also have the Beacon Insurance on board, the National Celebrations Committee, and the National Organizing Committee with regards to the 50th Independence Celebration, and the EDA. Folks, when we come back, it's real news in Olilililolo, so stay right there. Again, remember that someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit compliments. Digicel, that lucky person might just be you.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh, that's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
Pick your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for two at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up
today. All right, so here's what we are moving on right now. Great news. Grenada placed in the B group or Group B in the FIFA CONCACAF 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Will have 2 matches in early June. That's right. With the fixtures now out for the 2 matches. The first will be on June 5th against Trinidad and Tobago. All right, and that will be happening in Trinidad. And then the second will be here in Grenada against Costa Rica. All right, so just know that we've got some games coming up. Persons wanted to know what the fixture was, and there it is. We're going to get the exact dates for you, okay? Right. So, British Formula One star and Grenadian Lewis Hamilton will leave Mercedes and join Ferrari for the 2025 season. And that's according to a report which we monitored on Sky Sports. It is understood that Mercedes factory is to be briefed by the chief executive of the Forum's F1 team. All right, so Hamilton is great at what he does. He's probably one of the best in the world. Yeah, and he's his name is synonymous with Mercedes, it's a big thing now that he's going over to the competition Ferrari, but that's okay. You understand? That's okay. So here's this. There's a beautiful story that I found, and that is Nawasa. Around this time of the year, we talk sports. We talk intercall. We talk which school we rep. I know that you have not heard much of it. It's coming up soon. But nonetheless, this company, Nawasa, is putting its money where its mouth is and going out there to let people know that in 2024, again, it will be backing St. Andrew Anglican Secondary School, that is SAS. But that's okay. You understand? SAS is a school that has always been a force to reckon with. They have always had their names in the, like in the top 3 or so. Have always been a school that people respect and support. Yeah? And Nawasa is saying, hey, guys, this year we are putting our monies behind SAS for intercall. So today the communication supervisor, Jamila Lewis, made the check presentation to the school's principal, Mrs. Diane Abel Jeffrey. And that happened earlier. And of course, yeah, good going, Nawasa. All right, I hope to see more corporate entities coming on board and supporting the schools. You understand? Now, according to Nawasa, they are saying that they are happy to maintain its partnership with the St. Andrews Anglican Secondary School for the 3rd year. And they are looking forward to athletic excellence come March 12, 13, and 14 at the Kiani James Athletic Stadium. 3 days of really good sporting activities. All right. So, yeah, I want to see the other companies do the same. Those schools need the support. Speaking of beautiful story, there's another one. A little baby by the name of Ace Augustine is most likely the youngest Grenadian to be pinned at an official pinning ceremony. All right. See, they take a little pin and the baby sleeping and they put a look at that. Was really beautiful. And little things like that is what we need to show the world.
Little Ace Augustine is most likely the youngest Grenadian to be pinned at an official pinning ceremony. Pinning ceremonies for the 50th celebration of Grenada's independence have been taking place at schools across the nation since January 15. On the last day of the first month of 2024, it was Telescope Primary School's turn, where Ace, who was just 2 months old, stole the show. Ace received his pin from Education Minister, Senator the Honorable David Andrew.
We prophetically pin him, and declare that over the next 50 years, greatness. And he would have this pin. We declare all God's favor and prosperity on him and on you and the entire family over the next 50 years.
Ace's mother, Shirlene Augustine, is a resident of Pearl St. Andrew and a teacher at the Telescope Primary School. She was also pinned during the ceremony. Augustine has a daughter, but Ace is her first and only son.
My name is Shirlene Augustine. I'm a teacher here, presently on maternity leave. but I seize the opportunity to be here for this occasion.
Augustine shared her feelings about Grenada's independence, how she will pass on the sense of patriotism to her son, and her expectations for a bright future.
Well, mostly development for our young people. You know, I want to see progress from now for the next 50 years, higher. And I will let him know that in 50 years' time, well, he would be 50, and that this badge that he's wearing, I would let him know the significance of it and how memorable it is for our country to be.
Ace will certainly be reminded about this moment over the years as he grows older and becomes yet another patriotic and successful Grenadian citizen. Happy first independence, Ace!
We going up, going up, going up, 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 going up, going up, going up, 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 up. Aspire, build advances, want people together. Going up, going up, going up, 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 going up, going up, going up, 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 up. Really and truly, can't find the words to describe what my country mean to me. So much things we take for granted, but so much things you give to me. Peace and tranquility, family, community. It no matter where I go in the world, just know that home is where my heart is. 50 years, as you shape for 50 more, as you strive to reach your goal, like you only bring the goal. Growing up, I can see the vision clear. Sing it out to let the people hear. Look at how we've gone and how far we've come. 50 years we strong and more to come, more to come.
At the ceremony, the students put on a nice little presentation for the minister and the team of visitors, which was welcomed. You know, they did the Apache dance or presentation and some folk songs, independent songs, etc.
50 years we're blessed with fortune fire, still reaching for more.
I don't know, this is probably one of the best songs I've heard, like legit, one of the best songs that I've heard, yeah? And by the way, this was a really nice, heart-warming story. You know, you shouldn't be hearing, you know, hardcore things all the time on the news. Yeah, little things like that really does warm our hearts. So, we move on. In an endeavor to promote increased involvement from the self-employed individuals, the National Insurance Scheme has partnered with various institutions to raise awareness about its new payment system. This week, the NIS collaborated with the Ministry of Agriculture and the Climate Smart Agriculture and Rural Enterprise Program to disseminate information on the new self-employed approach, NIS benefits, and the NIS web portal. Now, these collaborations featured capacity building sessions for farmers, focusing on record keeping and crop management, including pruning techniques to ensure that they maximize benefits from their business. Now, compliance manager at the National Insurance Scheme, that's Frank Bell, said that the NIS, specifically targeting the informational sector, encompassing the self-employed, to ensure that they can secure a pension in the retirement years. Now, she elaborated on how the new system can effectively be utilized. Where is meeting? Here we go.
Last year, you have a range in which you have to contribute in order to get a benefit the next year. So what last year the range was $769 to $7,000 and I can't remember the exact number, but this year you're going to pay from between $840 to $7,960. You decide what range where you're going to fall within that range. However, it is easier in that you don't have penalties and you could pay the amount you decide to pay at any time within the year.
Yeah, that's really good. Now, during the session, vegetable farmer that's Carlos Coutain expressed his eagerness to gain information, citing the advantages of contributing to the National Insurance Scheme.
And I've been paying NIS for how many years with other work with other employers. So my basic encouragement I want to give to the young people, the people outside there, continue paying NIS. And in the long term, you're going to benefit handsomely. And then I hope NIS continue to keep the policy, because remember when government changed, NIS was always change policy and stuff. So what I'm hoping that a lot of young people will come on board, and that when we young farmers need funds and stuff to start a small business, we'll have to depend on NIS right too, and we'll work to pay back.
Bright individual, huh? Another participant, farmer Glenna Bain, shared her satisfaction in learning how the NIS contributions can benefit her in the long run, especially since she recently transitioned to self-employment.
I left work in 2022 and I'm now doing self-employment, so the information was timely in that I know that now I can get my sick benefits whether or not I'm working by myself. So that was good. Being self-employed, we might say, well, we hardly make money, depend when you just start. So you find it's hard to take out something for NIS, especially like me that have already made my contributions. But with the addition now with the sick leave benefit, or if like you have a disaster and you lose your crop, you could get 13 weeks of assisted benefit, I think is a good thing to have. Self-employed people, especially farmers, usually when we lose, we lose. So because of these additions, we could actually go ahead, make contribution. That is a good insurance to have.
So
yes, so yeah, man. And you know what? The NIS, they've been very aggressive in making sure that they go out there and they inform people who they inform the general public of what the benefits that are there for them, and all the little upgrades that they're doing to the system to make things a little more comfortable and accessible to its customers. Can I call them customers? Oh yeah, you understand? So yeah, man. So that's it. Big up to all the whole self. Brother John never miss. John, you never miss.
Could get an increase.
Already drum beat, Brother John day. Oh God, me fan already drum beat today. Okay, audio. So KM2 Solutions, it's called KM Squared. KM Squared. They were located initially in Grenville in Simon. They launched a new site in St. George's. That happened in June of 2023, less than a year ago. All right? And they say that was done to complement what was already existing in Grenville. All right? Grenville branch was launched in 2010. Now, the latest site is like a state-of-the-art facility. And listen, when I tell you state-of-the-art, I mean state-of-the-art. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I get something there for you. Yes. So it's like a state-of-the-art facility, very comfortable, very, very spacious, and it look like you're in place. You understand? So as of anyway, they're hoping to employ hundreds of Grenadians, up to about 650. So it's 650 new jobs once they open the site that they were hoping to fill. All right. As of January 2024, KM2 Solutions is pleased, they say, to announce that over 50% of capacity has already been filled in that new facility. And they are saying that that is primarily due to the high demand. All right. And they're having ongoing recruitment and so on, because they really want to provide an employment opportunity for Grenadians. And I'm saying this to say as well, so that people who are looking for some sort of employment, you want to feed your family, you want to work in an environment that is conducive for learning and development, you may want to consider KM2 or KM Squared Solutions. All right, check them out. They're now located in what used to be the Spice Basket. Guys, oh yes, and another note. Yeah, what used to be the Spice Basket is now KM Squared Solutions. That's where they transformed into the new facility, and the image that you just saw on your screen is actually from within the building. Spice Basket, well, you remember Spice Basket? And they transformed the whole thing. Yeah. Well, so big them up too, you know. I have the pleasure of working with them as well. You know, so I'm happy to see that, you know, they said that, you know, we have to provide more employment, and they went ahead and they did it, and now they are 50% there, so they are almost to capacity. All right. Yeah, man, be up on the whole self. So here's what we have now. From the Royal Grenada Police Force, we've got Assistant Superintendent of Police, Mr. Randall Batiste, and you know, we are about to witness the Up From Here concert that's going to be taking place at the National Stadium. So here's what. People have to know where they're going to park, where they're going to drive, where they can do what. So we now have that information for you from the RGPF.
Like 5 miles long, best believe it's love that makes me sing this song. The cleanest breeze on the waters.
We have a standard traffic management plan for all activities at the Grenada National Stadium, and that plan will be the same plan that will be rolled out, but for persons that might not be familiar with such a plan, I will go through it in its entirety. So as it relates to the activity, as it was mentioned, the gates open at 7 and show starts at 8. So the plan will go into effect from 6 p.m. So we'll have some no parking areas. We'll also have some parking areas. There will be some one-way roads. There will be some no entry roads. So as it relates to the no parking, that portion of road from Keep Left, that's in the area by Lapua Roundabout, all the way to the top of Cherry Hill, will be no parking on both sides of the road. From River Road, from its intersection with Cemetery Hill, all the way to Postle Lumberyard, will also be no parking on both sides of the road. As we know, both roads are two-way traffic, and our roads is not that wide where we can facilitate parking along that road without unnecessary obstruction. So there will be cones and no parking signs from since around 5:30 in the morning to secure those roads. Montrose Public Road, from its intersection with the Stadium Ring Road to the Brow of the Hill, will also be no parking on both sides of the road. And also the Stadium Ring Road, from its intersection with Montrose Public Road to the Humbag Bridge, will also be no parking. Yeah, so that's it as it relates to the no parking areas. Now I'll speak with reference to the parking. So VIPs will park on that area to the back of the Grenada National Stadium, to the River Road side. So if you're accessing from the Humbag Bridge from River Road, as you exit the bridge, you make an immediate left turn. So that area there will be to facilitate only VIPs. The Queen's Park playing field, persons might know it as Wesley College playing field, will be for the general public. Also the Kirani James concrete area and dot area will be for the general public. Gate 6 will be restricted and limited to persons with special access pass, the performers and so forth, or persons that are designated by the organizing committee. If it reaches to a spillover, one side of the Stadium Ring Road, and that's the side closer to the stadium itself, will be utilized for parking. Right, and once that is enforced, it means therefore the other side, which is the side with Petro Carib and Grand Lake, will be no parking. right? So that will also be additional no parking area. There will be some one-way roads. Before I go into the one-way roads, I must mention the emergency route. For if we have an emergency from the stadium, you will go up Cemetery Hill, go against the traffic on Church Street, down Church Street, that's along Convent, Mother Rose, down Church Street and up Grenada Road to the General Hospital. So as a result, those one-way streets will be one-way road, Cemetery Hill will be one way towards the direction of Lucas Street, so it will be in an upward direction, Cemetery Hill. Old Fort Public Road will also be one way towards the direction of Lucas Street, so vehicles coming from Lucas Street will not be able to make that normal right turn onto Old Fort Public Road. Montrose Public Road will also be one way towards the direction of Monge, so you can only access Montrose Public Road if you're coming from Stadium Ring Road. You can make that left turn and go up to Montrose. But you will be able to access a portion of Montrose Public Road if you're coming from Monge. So when you come from Monge, at the entrance to Montrose Public Road, you will see a no through road sign. So it tells you the road that closes at a certain point. But as you reach to the peak of the hill, you will not be able to descend to access the ring road at the National Stadium. There will be a no entry sign there. At the end of the event, the Humbag Bridge will be one way towards River Road direction, and also River Road Public Road will be one way towards Monge direction. So vehicles that's exiting on the Humbag Bridge and going to the eastern side will be able to go up River Road. It means therefore Motley Hill will now be one way towards the Sans Souci direction. So all the vehicles that are coming from Monge end, they will not be able to access River Road. They will have to make that left turn and go up to Motley Hill and exit onto Lucas Street. Yes, and just to piggyback, access for the VIPs, only the VIPs that will be able to access the Humbag Bridge from River Road end during the event, right? Because we want to have everything as a smooth process as best as we can and avoid unnecessary obstruction to the VIPs and anyone else going. So the persons that are going to the general parking area, which for the general public, you will access those areas through Queen's Park Public Road. You make that right turn onto the ring road and you get to the Wesley College playing field, the Kirani James concrete area. Right, so that's it with reference to Up From Here.
So that's it for the arrangement that we thought we needed to share, because I know All right, so I think we have exhausted most of our time. Let us take a quick break and come back. And when we come back, we've got the weather for you. Stay right there. We'll be back.
Grenada, our beautiful pure island, is turning 50. And what better way to celebrate than with an evening that captures our heart, our spirit, our journey. Welcome to Up From Here, an experience of our past, present, and future. Join us at the National Cricket Stadium on Friday, February 2nd, as we revel in a spectacular showcase of Grenadian talent from our very own shores and from across the seas. Our artists are coming home to celebrate with us. Experience the rhythms that rocked our past and melodies that map our future. Live bands, sensational artists, dynamic dancers, all on one stage. And the best part, it's absolutely free. Gates open at 7 p.m. Showtime 8 p.m. Come early. Bring your family. Bring your friends. Let's fill the stadium with our pride, our joy, our unity. 50 years of music, talent, and creativity. This is our moment, Grenada. Let's celebrate. It's only Up From Here together. Stay connected to our social media pages for updates at Grenada Turns 50.
The Planning and Development Authority of Grenada, PDA, is enforcing regulations to curb illegal, disorderly, and unauthorized development in several locations throughout the state of Grenada. The authority is concerned that structures mainly associated with vending are negatively impacting the environment, has undesirable public health and sanitation consequences, present obstructions to vehicle and pedestrian traffic, can become projectiles during adverse weather conditions, and generally affect the aesthetics of the nation. The PDA will work along with stakeholder ministries and institutions to effect the demolition, removal, and disposal of structures which fall in the category of illegal and disorderly development, commencing January 2024. In this regard, persons who vend in or occupy such illegal structures are advised to secure their personal belongings and have the structures removed ahead of the planned PDA demolition operations. These actions of the PDA have become necessary to safeguard and protect public health and the environment, ensure the safety and well-being of all citizens and visitors, discourage any future disorderly construction, and encourage compliance to regulations pertaining to physical development in the state of Grenada. This is a message from the Planning and Development Authority of Grenada.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb service. We are Superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Pick your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for two at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Ever wonder how water goes from its natural source to coming out of our tap crystal clear and safe to drink? Well, let me introduce you to the water! Grenada's National Water and Sewage Authority. They are the water wizards behind it all. Yay! A whopping 95% of all water comes from surface sources. This water might look muddy now, but wait until you see the transformation. First, they add a non-toxic chemical to the water. This brings particles together, forming clumps in a process called coagulation. Next, a gentle stir helps the particles come together. This is called flocculation. Gravity does its thing and the clumps settle to the bottom. This is sedimentation. Then the water is passed through a bed of sand. This filtration removes up to 95% of bacteria. See the difference? Now our water is clear and nearly bacteria free. Lastly, chlorine is added for disinfection, killing any remaining bacteria and making the water safe to drink. And that, my friends, is how Nawasa brings pure, refreshing water from their surface sources to our pipes, our wash pan, our buckets, whatever you think about.
This advertisement is the first in a series showcasing Nawasa's operations. Stay tuned for more in-depth insights into our services and initiatives.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dog. So, no. Fully 1 week. Nah. Telling you. Yeah, them bosses, dragon. Hello. You see that? About 10 dollars, them man make a order, them man. Me a 38 day, man. But you man 92. Yeah. Yeah. You the number one rum, man. That is it. No, what? Nice. Yeah. Number one. Ah, yeah, me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Yeah, I want to wish a happy 50th independence to Grenada. And to all my Grenadian ladies. Come here, my baby. Come, let me show you niceness. I just want to tear some jump. I don't want to wine and jump. So come, let me slam the bottom. I never see her. I don't really care what I do. Wind up like a crazy wacko. She might watch me wait. Hey!
All right, family, and we've got the weather, and of course the weather is sent to us by the Met Office. Boy, that was a lot of haze today, don't lie. It's almost like, you know, as my son would say, it looks like it's raining, but it's not. You know, it's just so hazy. So I think I also saw something separate. Let me just, okay, yes. A thick plume of Saharan dust has engulfed the eastern and southern Caribbean, affecting the state of Grenada. This dust has been carried by winds from the Saharan desert in North Africa across the Atlantic Ocean and into our region. A moderate haze advisory is in effect. All right. So satellite observation and models data, it indicates that some slight improvement in conditions will be from as early as tomorrow during the day. All right. The potential impacts, however, will remain unchanged until then. So they expect to see a further improvement in conditions over the weekend. All right. Yeah. So the Saharan dust is in plain. Now for our local focus, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair with some haze, moderate haze. 24 degrees Celsius will be the minimum temperature. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Here we are now taking a look at the weather for Friday. It's expected to be generally fair and hazy. Warning, moderate haze. Temperature max for tomorrow 31 degrees Celsius, minimum 24. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. That's our weather report for tonight and tomorrow. Picking up the folks who are currently on YouTube as usual. Big up all the whole status. Those of you who are there, usually there. Those of you who are chatting. Those of you who are not. Blessings the same way. Hillary and Suzanne and Glenora. Celine and Keith, blessings to you guys. I see that we have Jennifer with us as well, so big up to Jennifer on there. Who else is there? I mean, those of you who, Suzanne, what's going on? You know, so once you're there, blessings to you. Don't forget to let your people know that we are live on YouTube simultaneously while we are on Facebook. Speaking of Facebook, we want to say hello to Diana, Bermuda, Javar and the sharing committee, Angel, Jacinta, Atlin, Kirin as well. Hi, Kirin. Who else? Bernadette, what's going on? Jennifer again. Liz, how you go, Liz? Jean. Christina. Nikki. Michelle, Yvonne, Claire. Blessings to you guys, all right? Adonna, how are you? So guys, gonna get some rest tonight. I hope that you get some as well. Talk to you guys tomorrow, God's willing. Right here, same time, same place. Have a good one. Let's go. Hey, no, tomorrow, no. I wouldn't be on tomorrow, guys. So we will not be on tomorrow. But whatever we have to tell, we'll post on the page, all right? That's our little secret. Yeah. You know, call to duty, you know. I mean, you know, so ting. So guys, take care. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We say, ja. No. Take care.